Hello. Wait, is it recording? It's recording. Hello, and welcome to the welcome to the Wit-cast.
Hello there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a different one today, folks. It's me, ya boy, Witcraft 101, along with, ya other boy, Derpy Phoenix Gaming,
Instead of Nordic Nightmare.
the only channel that's more popular than me, and,
More dead.
Or
Yay!
that's the only channel that's more abandoned than mine. Today we're gonna be moving our flaps and talking about some random crud that we think of.
Like video games.
Yes, video game. Actually, that's gonna be. We're probably gonna talk about a lot of video games. If you don't like
Yeah.
video games, get out. Like unsubscribe. And then subscribe to,
Saying oh, you don't like Jews? Get out of my house, you freaking Nazi.
What did Jews have to do with this? Why do you gotta bring them in here? Someone might accuse you of being, like, stereotyping. Or offensive.
I'm a stereotype. Okay,
No, you're
I'm
not a
saying-
Okay, never mind. I don't think you're a stereotype. Unless there's a
I
stereotype.
thought that's what you said. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Skip. Why did I say skip? I'm losing my mind because it's been so long since I've done any commentary on a video. Like, really
Yeah,
long,
same
actually.
here. I haven't. I thought of making a video today, but I wasn't sure. And
Actually,
I
you know
still
what?
might.
Okay, you know what? Scratch that. It hasn't been a long time since I've done commentary. Well, it's been a decent amount of time. But it's been a long time since I've uploaded as well. I have a whole bunch of videos taking up space in my computer, and I want to upload them so I can, not have them take up space on my computer, and then, be like, oh, I'll upload to my channel, it'll be really nice. But it's just, I've not had the drive to do it. Not saying that I don't want to upload, saying the fact that I don't have the energy to have to make the thumbnail and do the like description. I don't know why. I guess I'm just a lazy.
Yeah, there is a preset where you can just have the the description just be the same, like
Yeah.
when you upload a video.
I'll try doing that. That'll probably help. But yeah, for some reason I was just like, you know what? I don't feel like making a thumbnail today. I'm like, and then later on I'm like, ugh, I want to upload a video, and then it's just rinse and repeat. But I mean, that's the pain of being a YouTuber.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing some videos. I have some games I have been playing. Do you want to talk about what games you've been playing, or me?
Well, we could do you first.
Alright. So, I have recently been... I haven't been playing games as often, because I've been trying to do... I've been doing a lot of schoolwork, and I've been trying to code games, which I've just been doing lots of research on instead of actually doing it, which, bad idea.
Don't do that, no! Okay.
Yeah, in my free time I just read this huge book on just like, here's how to use JavaScript for Unity. I'm like, oh sweet. This is what I want.
Are you in a class for coding?
No, that's next year.
Oh, okay.
What class is that? DigiPen?
I don't know,
sophomore-
something like that.
Juniors and seniors, that's what it is. Not many sophomores can get in, so I didn't try to.
Okay. Oh, give me a second. Ugh. I'm back. Continue what you were saying,
Yes. I was playing. Oh, okay. I have been playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the new one, but the old one. And the old one is, it's in its time, it's a freaking masterpiece. The new, I've only been playing it because it's the new one's coming out, and I was like, man, I love Star Wars. I'm really excited for this. I mean, Disney kind of ruined a lot of stuff.
Like
But-
Disney does.
Yeah, Disney does a lot of, destroying and causing destruction, but yeah, I played it. It was pretty fun. I haven't played the new one, so I might do that
Yeah.
sometime.
I'm just gonna intervene for a little bit here. That happened with me and Mario Odyssey. I mean, I'll talk about like my love for that game later, but when like while I was waiting and stuff, I'd be like, hey, I think I'll play some other Mario games. I think I'll play like 64 on my DS. That's a pretty good one. And the thing is that like that game cannot sustain my attention all that much. It can. It's a great game, but there's been a couple like flaws. I'm on stars. I have stars that I have to complete because, like, I want 100% it. That would be cool. But they're very, very hard, let me say. Or I just don't want to put in the effort, so I try to, like, go through it faster, and I'm not good at the game, so I just end up messing up. But it's... yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, I'll do that, and then it's like, oh, I forgot how this game is really hard, or how, well, it's not that hard, but I forgot how, like, I'm on the thing where I can't do it, or whatever. I'm on the...
I tried to stream Super Mario 64 that one time.
yeah, I watched that, and I was...
so, like, oh, you're so bad at this game. Like, I know it's hard,
yeah, I said that I could do the stage you were doing, blindfolded or something.
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand.
I mean, like, you just need, like, you need time to get used to controls of any Mario game, because a lot of them, they're really different, so you really have to...
Yeah, I played the new Super Mario Odyssey demo, which you have as well. We played it on the same day, actually.
Yeah.
Around the same time, surprisingly, because I was at the mall during that time.
Yeah, I was at Walmart.
Oh yeah, Walmart has it too.
Mm-hmm.
But I played it a bit. I was in the Desert Kingdom.
Yeah, they only have the Sand Kingdom for
Yeah, the Sand Kingdom
for us peasants.
It was really cool. The controls are... there's a lot of things that Mario can do in the controls. Like, you can make them spin if you try and just spinning around a lot.
Yeah,
and it was just really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I guess we're talking about that now. I would say it has great controls, but I would also say that the Joy-Cons are not made for it, or rather, it's not made for the Joy-Cons.
Oh
yeah, the joystick is too small, I feel, because it's
too small when you're moving around, and
yeah.
So when you barely push it, Mario's just like, whoo!
Yeah, it can be a little, like, it messes you up a little, because I feel like it was designed more around the larger joystick that's on the Pro Controller, but
yeah.
Without it, it's fine. It's actually, it handles fantastic. Mario has, like, I've been playing Mario games, like, the 3D Mario games that I've played, have been 64DS and 3D Land, because I haven't had really any main, like, console Mario games. And those games have, like, really, like, kind of floaty jumps, I'd say. Not, like, floaty in a bad sense. I mean floaty as in, like, he has, like, a jump. In Odyssey, it's a lot shorter, so I need, like, a lot of time to get adjusted to it. And I think I got pretty adjusted to it near the end. I played it, like, for, like, 45 minutes. I played the demo so much, because it's fantastic. And...
yeah, I tried to, but I was with someone at the mall, so I wasn't. They were just watching me playing. I was like, "Wow, this is a good game," and they're just like waiting. I'm like, "Okay, I'll go." Jeez.
Yeah. The person I was with went off and got, like, I don't know, like blueberry cereal or something. I don't know, but I played it a lot, and let me just say that I played it differently almost every time. The first time was me just running around and doing whatever the heck I wanted. The second time, or maybe either the second or the third time, I did it, I did like a kind of like a speed run. I didn't really speed run because I'm not that good, but I tried my hardest, and I actually got to the boss battle at the end of it. But I was only able to get one hit off before it was like, oh, thank you so much for playing my game, or whatever. And it was, yeah, it was great.
The Cappy, when you can throw your hat or throw Cappy, and you can be a different enemy. You could be the enemy.
Yeah,
I find that really cool. New game feature.
Yeah, it's a really neat game feature. It's not entirely original because other things have done like the whole kind of capture mechanic. But you know, the way that Odyssey does it is just so different, and also Mario hasn't done it before, so it's really more like a new thing for Mario.
And it looks amazing because it puts the hat and the mustache on the menus, and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
It's beautiful. The other kingdoms are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. I found out, like, there was a lot of them, actually. Like, I saw this guy, he does, like, videos, and he was like, oh, spoiler alert on the stuff. And I haven't been watching or, like, learning about the game a lot, because I've already seen way too much, in my opinion, so I'm gonna try and dehydrate myself.
I've seen way too much.
Until the game's release. But apparently there's like there's like a Swamp Kingdom and some other ones and stuff. So like there's quite a few, which is really cool. But
the Super Mario Odyssey trailer by itself shows way too much. But then again, so did Sonic.
Yeah. A lot of games, maybe not a lot of games, but like some games can have that issue. They have like 4 or 5 different trailers of Odyssey, and they like combined. It's too much. It's way too much, guys. Like, slow down a little, please. I mean, we only have like 6 or so days, but still, it's insane. Any other games you've been playing?
Okay, so I've been playing Cuphead.
Oh,
that game. So I heard rumors of it's like, oh, it's so hard. It's like Dark Souls. I'm like, I can do this.
I ate Dark Souls for breakfast.
I played Dark Souls. I played that for breakfast.
You played it for breakfast?
Yeah, I played for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've played it like, all day. It's not that hard. So then when I got into Cuphead, I hate everything in that game. It's so freaking difficult. I'm like, why is this game so hard? I hate bullet hell platform games. Oh god.
Yeah. I haven't played it, but I want to get it, even if I suck at it and can barely get past it. I still want to get it for the fact that it's a well-designed game.
I'm planning on actually recording it for my channel or streaming it.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Probably not streaming, just recording. That's gonna suck so bad. There's gonna be a lot of editing, I know for sure.
Yeah, there probably will. Or at least, just like simple cuts or something. But yeah, it seems like an insane game, but it also looks like it's very rewarding, I guess, because if people have been playing it for so long, then surely there's some advantage there's some good thing to all of this madness.
Yeah. I did speaking of streams, I've seen people do podcast streams, so I was thinking of how we should you should do that as well, the Wit-cast stream podcast.
Yeah, we could do that sometime.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I think people would enjoy that. The people that, I don't know if they even watch. Let's see. Oh, probably.
Oh, man. Yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a San Pellegrino. Sponsored by San Pellegrino. Not sponsored by San Pellegrino.
Sponsored.
Good. Okay. How was it when I wasn't here?
Wait, did you pause it?
No. Oh my god.
I didn't talk at all.
Oh, wonderful. We'll
Oh.
make it like a couple minutes longer, just to compromise. Okay. Well, great. There goes everything.
There goes extreme silence for like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
We are back from our break. We occasionally talk about random things and video games and just everything. I don't know.
Okay, enough talking.
The off-topic podcast.
The off-topic podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. You may not be very good at a person to talk about this with me, but whatever. Let's talk about that Mario and Rabbids game.
Oh yeah, that game. I saw a lot of that game.
It's I've played it multiple times, like played through it, and I have to say it's definitely a very good game. It's it may just be because it's the only tactics game that I have, or maybe my dogs are whining for whatever reason. Let me just close the blinds a little more. Okay. It's a good game. If you want it's a tad too overpriced because it's like $60. It probably should have been like maybe 50 or
Yeah.
maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I don't really think it's that overpriced. A lot of people do for whatever reason, but it has a lot to offer. A lot of playtime. It has the most amount of playtime on my Switch of any game actually. It has 100 and like something hours because it's a good game. It's very fun. It's entertaining. It has a lot of polish to it for a game that's like barely even classified as the game made by Nintendo. Or I don't even know if they had anything to do with it other than providing voice clips or something.
I think they were just they weren't the main people who made it. I don't think they just kind of helped out with it
Yeah,
and let them use Mario.
yeah, Ubisoft was really just the main people, and they did a really good job. Like, holy moly, Ubisoft treated it with so much respect and stuff.
Yeah, I found it as a like those kind of games don't really get my attention, and I don't really enjoy them as much. But this one in particular, being Mario and Rabbids, was a very humorous and fun game where you can fight against other enemies. I'm not gonna spoil the final bosses or anything, but some of the bosses are Rabbids.
You've seen the final boss? Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I can't blame you.
Well, that's because I've watched YouTube and
Yeah.
I don't have the game, so I don't have a Switch. I play PC, so I'm not more of a console gamer, but I'm not more of the people who are like PC Master Race.
I hate people who are like, oh, this console is the best console because I think it's
How
the
about
best
just video
console.
games in general?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, why don't we just talk about video games? Like, come on, guys. If we talk about consoles, we're gonna be arguing until the end of time, really. And we have, so. Yeah.
So Super Mario Odyssey, when's it coming out? December?
It's coming out October 27th.
Oh.
6 days.
Oh, October 27th. I'm going to a haunted mansion.
Oh, spooky.
I actually talked to someone about that. That was like, yo, when Super Mario Odyssey comes out, I'll be in a haunted mansion, pooping my pants.
Pooping my pants. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for when that comes out. So, like, later that night when I get home, I'm just gonna be like, oh, look at all these YouTubers who made videos on this.
I'm not gonna watch like any YouTube videos about it because I'm gonna try my best to experience it myself.
Well, yeah, I can't play it, but I know you can. You're gonna play the heck
Yeah.
out of it. It would be amazing to watch you play it, though. But
I
don't know
will.
how to
Okay,
do that.
let me tell you this. I will try my best. I may not get a playthrough on it, but I will get some sort of gameplay of me doing it, because it can be recorded on the Switch, and I will eventually upload that to, internet and stuff. So, and I could do post-commentary and stuff, so it's really just a matter of I have to put in a decent amount of effort, and it will happen. It will. I really think that it will happen. If not a playthrough, then maybe a review or something. But I will do something.
Yeah, I can see you doing a review on it. Like you did, I did a review on a game. I don't know if it's on my channel. I deleted a lot of videos.
I think it's still on your channel. It's like that weird space game, right? Or was it even space?
Game? No, it was crappy horror games.
Oh, what?
Because I like playing horror games on my channel. That one was my favorite video on my channel. Is this?
Yeah. I don't really.
I also like Stanley Parable. That's a great game. I played that.
I don't remember what I thought of that video. I think I remember thinking it was. Actually,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch it again in a bit, but yeah. I mean, doing reviews can be fun if you're up for it. Some of the stuff that I do, I wouldn't really.
Yeah, I'd love to do it. I've played a lot of games, and if I was to put my opinion on it, I would really go into depth with it. Like the voice acting and the game mechanics and like I'd actually not just play the game and just to do a review on the game. I'd actually go into like the history of the making of the game, on like who made the game, their history with games. Like let's say Ubisoft, they've done Far Cry games like Far Cry and what other games? Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And now they've done Mario Rabbids, and that's a great game. So
it is a great game. Oh yeah, I barely talked about it. Other than praising it for no reason. Let me just say that it does definitely have hiccups, graphical errors and gameplay errors, and the FPS.
What do you expect out of Ubisoft?
Yeah, I mean it is Ubisoft, but you gotta like. I don't know. I guess it doesn't. I shouldn't really complain about it because some of the only games I've been playing are like either really well polished games or Nintendo games, which are also really well polished. So when I start playing a game that's made by Ubisoft, then I start like freaking out because everything's wrong. But it's not a big deal because it's like that stuff. It doesn't really matter. There's like a frame drop here and there, but it's like that doesn't matter because it doesn't affect the gameplay.
Yeah, Ubisoft was more on graphical errors and glitches, in all honesty. Frame rate, yeah, they did have some frame rate problems.
Yeah.
With, the Assassin's Creed games. Far Cry games I find very fun to play. I am the person who likes playing a wide variety of games that go all the way from like text-based story games and retro games to like new games that come out that are well polished or terribly made.
Yeah.
Like I played Sonic Mania. That game is the story with Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania being together is really crazy. Maybe even more than Mario Odyssey.
Well, Mario Odyssey, I mean, it doesn't have all that much story.
Yeah, but like if I was to theorize about the story and the whole wedding thing, both games have a really big story that's coming when the games come out, and it's gonna be.
You're right.
Amazing and extravagant.
It's gonna be the best thing ever, and that is because the yada yada console is definitely the best console.
Get what I'm saying here? I'm funny, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I recently got the DLC, the season pass actually, not just the DLC. I got the season pass for Mario plus Rabbids.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I haven't played a lot of it, but I'll probably try out those challenges even if I can't beat them. And it's gonna be fun to have those super insanely difficult co-op challenges. I could try playing that with friends sometime.
Well, that'd be cool to see.
even if we're sucking at it.
I know this game has been out for a while, but they've also had DLC, Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
Legend
yeah.
of Zelda.
Yeah.
I love Zelda games as well, but this one was crazy phenomenal.
Yeah. That game, I played a lot, but not as much as other people. I would consider it's definitely a good game, a well-crafted game, but not exactly a great game for me. This will lead into another argument and stuff too, but the amount of treading that's in it can kind of turn me off sometimes. And I know that you can like teleport over to places, but like sometimes you also just kind of want to explore, and it's just like, I don't know. I have a lot more fun with a acrobatic movement system like in Mario, where it's just like, oh, I want to go over there, but do I want to dive, or do I want to roll, or do I want to do a trip? You know what I'm saying? It feels like there's a lot more variety. Zelda is definitely a good game. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game, and I would definitely highly recommend it to anyone if they're into Zelda games. But for me, I don't know. I think it's mostly because the environments and some of the stuff can get a little bland for me after a while. Because they have like there's snow, and there's some trees, and there's some sand, and there's a beach, and it's all neat. They're all these like, you know, just these little places that you can discover all these little, like, oh look, there's a Korok, oh look, there's some fish or something. But it's like, for me, it can get tiring after a while. Even if whenever I boot up that game, I do usually have a fun time. But I'm almost always never like, I need to play this now. And I think another one of the things about that was the plot. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. Games do. Oh my god, excuse me. Ugh. Games don't need to have a big plot. Really, if they do, it's like, okay, thanks, but thanks, I guess. And it's really just another plus. However, with Zelda, what I'm saying about the plot is the fact that it doesn't feel like it moves forward as much as, let's say Mario. I'm gonna be comparing it to Mario, because that's like, oh, it's my favorite thing. Mario's my freaking, like, waifu or whatever, I don't know. But
God.
Dear God. But with Mario, you're collecting stars, you're collecting stuff, and that's leading you forward, and you know you're leading forward because you have this big counter, and you're like, oh, I have all these. I have all these stars. I've come so far. Zelda doesn't have a main collectible because it's not a collectathon, or a Mario collectathon, I guess. It doesn't have a main collectible. It just is. It's you know, it's Zelda. You go around and you do the thing, and then you get the Divine Beast. And I guess you could define the Divine Beast or the shrines or the Korok seeds as that, but I don't know. It doesn't, like, it's not like in Mario with the stars and stuff. It's like, oh, you get a star and then you leave the level or something. But like with the Divine Beasts, there's 4 of them, and they're like really far away, and it's like they're big things. With the shrines, there's like 1,000,000 of them, and they don't really even give you a main thing. You have to get 4 of them. And with the Korok seeds, well, I mean, those are just like a side collectible. But yeah, it's really just I suppose that's the, like, and I've never explored this ever. That was completely like improvised. I haven't even thought about that before. But that's probably the main reason why Breath of the Wild doesn't always interest me as much as it should.
My opinion would differ completely. There's a lot of things you said, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Yes, the game does tread on when you're, I don't know, trying to get from place to place.
Mm-hmm.
There is fast travel. There is.
Yeah.
Horses. There's the horses. There's the gliding.
Yeah,
there's
gliding.
a lot of things you can do for transport. To be honest, I find like going from place to place, even though if it takes a long time, I find it still interesting because the terrains are very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them may be bland, like, oh look, snow, but that's really on like the mountains. And I like how when you're out in the cold, you start to freeze and you start losing health. That's a really cool mechanic, like how they do actual
Cool.
weather. Like how if it's raining and it's thundering, you can't hold metal weapons. You have to hold
yeah.
wooden weapons.
Actually, yeah,
or else
I
you're gonna lose
liked that. I liked that one a lot too. That one was pretty interesting because you can also just watch enemies blow up.
Yeah, the weather in the game is very complex and designed. That's what the creator said anyway. The game, I would not compare it to Mario whatsoever
No.
because both Mario and Zelda are very
Yeah.
different
That okay.
games.
Hold on. Sorry. I guess that was kind of petty of me to kind of compare them to like different games. But what I'm trying to say here is not that it's like Mario's a better game because of how it executes its style, but because it's its style. Zelda is while I say it's a great game, it's like, you know, fantastic, and it's a very well made game. I am not into that kind of game as much as I am Mario.
Well,
Which-
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's all about preference.
It's all about it's all about preference.
Like Mario, where you're constantly doing things that are very enjoyable and it's kind of fantasy-like.
Yes.
It's and you're collecting stars, you're getting coins, you're fighting enemies. Yeah, that's a really good preference for some people. While some people like Breath of the Wild, where they're
Yeah.
like crafting cool food items, getting new weapons, fighting enemies, doing quests. It's kind of like an adventurer type
Yeah.
game.
It's more of a
So,
it's a lot more of an open world style game.
3D platformer.
Yeah, it isn't a 3D platformer. If anything, it's really a 3D puzzle game or a 3D adventure game.
Yeah, the 2D one, I guess, would be more of a platformer. But there's also different Mario games, like let's see. There's the party games. There's the racing games. There's the what is the
Yeah, but yeah, I see what you're saying. It's all about preference, and I suppose I mean like, you know, my opinion is really just kind of numb, I guess. But and I mean like, yeah, it's a game. It's a good game, and I will actually like, you know, I'll defend it in some things. Like people saying it's empty and stuff. It really, like I said before, it's just treading, and a lot of people can find that interesting, like you. I don't always find it interesting. Sometimes I do. I don't know. It's a weird thing for me.
like I've never actually played the game, so I haven't had the experience, but I've watched so much of that game that I'm just got opinion on it that's good, not bad. The Mario games are also good. Basically, everything Nintendo's really done. Like all the different, like how Nintendo does their games, it's different sections. So if you like adventure games, you'd play Zelda. If
Yeah.
you like puzzle games, you play Mario. If you like shooting ink, you play Splatoon.
If you like
If you like boxing games, you play Arms. You know, there's different types. Oh, and Metroid. If you like sci-fi.
yeah,
different types of games
the
that people-
those I forgot. Well, I guess it's just kind of its own
Nintendo
style of
did.
game, but yeah.
And
But
then
yeah.
Sega's just stuck with Sonic. I'm just like, oh,
Well, no, they have Puyo Tetris.
oh, Tetris. Yeah, people, my Tetris isn't a bad game. It's not something I would enjoy as much. Like, I don't know. I like
Yeah.
games with characters in it, besides from like Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris is just kind of a. I have this on my phone. I'm gonna play this until my car
Yeah,
gets
it's
here.
like a game you play on your phone when you're like bored in traffic or not in traffic. just sitting down in a waiting room or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do that with Pac-Man. I like playing Pac-Man whenever I'm extremely bored.
Yeah.
Just lots of retro games. I've actually tried to do the Mario no-touch challenge. The third game is really hard to do it with, even though I was watching it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My opinion on things, lots of things, not just games, are I try to actually think on the opinion and give like a really big opinion on it. And you know, if people don't agree or do agree, that's fine. This is my opinion. You know, people
Yeah.
don't like how people have opinions. Like friendships, like break apart because
Yeah.
of it. Like I know if you have an opinion that's negative, like let's say gay relationships, and the other person is positive about it, people get really upset about it.
Well,
Like-
that's a bigger thing than like a video game or something.
Yeah, I know it's a much bigger thing, and like I do have an opinion on the whole LGBT community, but I would not discuss it on the podcast because if I did, because it's not negative, but it's not positive either. It's
Well, then
pretty
why
good.
let's just stop talking about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to get any controversial statements in this.
What other games have I been playing? I said I was playing Sonic Mania, Cuphead, and Battlefront 2, the old one.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think.
I've been playing Robonauts, which is an interesting game. It's kind of its own beast. It's a shoot game. A shoot game. It's 2D, and it also has like space mechanics. So like you'll go on this planet, and you go around, and it's like a 2D. So it's like a circle. It's because it's 2D, and you go around it, and you kill some guys, and then you can transfer to another planet that's like closer, and then there's like a little bit of platforming, and then you gotta shoot some more guys, and then once you're done, you like leave. And the game, it's actually kind of hard. It gets pretty hard after a while.
I'm looking at gameplay for it. So like you said, he goes and switches onto different planets and shoots enemies.
Yeah, but sometimes you also have to like defend like this tower, or only kill a certain amount of enemies, or like kill all these like spawners that are making enemies or something, or like build buildings or something. Yeah, it's an interesting game, and it has like also.
It reminds me of Little Big Planet in a way,
Oh really?
with some of the voice acting and the art style to it.
Yeah, it's an
Makes
interesting
my
art
feel
style.
to it.
It's okay. Let me just say this right now: the art style, and also just kind of the game itself, reminded me of No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Not a
Yeah,
lot.
I can see that, but like every art style that's a different person is.
Yeah.
And different games are very different and unique.
Yeah.
And,
I
or else games
haven't
would be very
seen.
bland.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of gameplay of No Man's Sky, but from what I have, it looks. Some of the environments can look a little similar to what's in Robonauts, with kind of
Jeez,
like.
No Man's Sky is such an old game, and it has such negative feedback on it.
Yeah. It really does.
Like when I saw it, I was alright with it, but the character being really slow, or that you can't. They said they had multiplayer, but there really isn't. And I was like, oh.
I think one of the issues that people had was the repetition.
Oh yeah, there's infinite worlds, but in all honesty, it's just repeating.
Mm-hmm.
But the game's just built up on a bunch of lies.
No Man's Lie, haha, very funny.
No Man's Lie. So what other games have you been playing recently?
What other
Oh,
games have you
ooh,
been?
what about TF2, the new update?
I tried, but I wasn't able to get into a casual match. It was just like, nah, no, you're not gonna be able to get in there. Like, I tried, but it would just take, like, too long to load. Like, I wouldn't even get into one. And I wanted to, like, do the contracts and get the new weapons and the stuff, but I couldn't, and I was really sad. But I guess I'll try to, like, tomorrow, I suppose. Hopefully it'll work, because this is the best update we've had, like, ever.
And like ever since the game's been around for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. For such an old game, it's still amazing on what it still is, and that people are still playing it. Well, like people on Overwatch are like, Overwatch is more superior. It's like, well, I mean, you are the newer game, but we've been around for 10 years.
Yeah, just the fact that it's been around for so long is like a very interesting kind of like, this is a game. This is like a game that a lot of people love, and it's still alive. And in fact, right now it's actually like thriving.
Yeah, I find it Overwatch like less superior than Overwatch. I mean, they're both different games, but they are very similar as well. But if we do want to go into the whole Overwatch versus TF2, while Overwatch has skins, TF2 has the actual character customization,
And weapons.
outfits, and weapons, and I find that very important.
Yeah, I feel like, and this might be a controversial statement, but I feel like TF2 has a lot more variety.
Oh yeah, lots of variety. More maps, more does it have more characters?
No, no. That's like one of the like big arguments I think people have, is because Overwatch has like so much to it, or at least it looks like it does. In fact, really, it just kind of looks like it's a bit of a cluster, because it has like what, like 20 characters, or is it like 15? I don't know. It's a lot.
I do know that there's more character development in TF or in Overwatch than TF2.
Yeah, Overwatch has a bit more story of a story, but TF2 just kind of is like, hey, here's some zany characters in this silly plot. And I like that, actually, because I love the characters. The only
Yeah.
one that I think could be lacking... Actually, I don't know. I can't really find one. Maybe... I don't know. Probably no one, actually.
In Overwatch?
I was talking about TF2.
Oh, in TF2.
I don't know a lot about Overwatch's characters. From what I have seen, they're alright. They're pretty good. They're interesting.
There's like lots of trailers on different characters and like their backstories, and they're really in depth. But
Yeah.
that's like their only upside, I guess.
Yeah. I find TF2 a lot more respectable as what it is, because
Yeah.
like I don't really like TF2 is like it's a carnival in a good way. I mean,
I do like the TF2 community more than the Overwatch one.
oh yeah, I don't know what the Overwatch community is like. I mean, you know more about Overwatch than me, obviously. So.
Yeah, maybe it. Well, yeah, I've seen pretty much all of Overwatch has to give. Because even if I don't like the game as much, or do like it, I try to get interested in it and learn a lot about the games. Like, I've been playing 500 hours of one game. Like, instead of, you know how some people just leave their game running and like, oh, I put this much hours in it. I actually have played 500 hours of Terraria.
Yeah, and I've actually played like over 1,000 hours of TF2.
Yeah, it's crazy how many hours I just spend on games. TF2 I've only done 262, but I'm
For
gonna...
shame.
For shame, no! I'm too busy with a lot of games, in all honesty. Like Terraria, the only reason I have 500 hours is because that's like many years of playing, since I was like 12.
Yeah.
So there's that. TF2 I haven't played as much since I haven't been playing it since I was young. I've been playing it since, like, I don't know, 14.
Yeah, I've been playing it for a while. Since I was like 14 or so, too, actually.
When I was young, though, I played Minecraft all the time. But I'm not a fan of Minecraft, but the modded Minecraft I could actually like. Modded games like Terraria and Minecraft, those are all right.
Yeah,
Some of them are
I play.
interesting.
Oh, crud! I play Minecraft a decent amount. Let me fix my thing. Give me a sec. Uh, there, I'll just do that. Okay, I have Minecraft on my Switch, and because I can't run it on any of the computers that I have, which is really weird and annoying because Microsoft sucks. But I have it on my Switch, and it's a good game. To be honest, when I have it on, not to be honest, this is the truth. On the Switch, they have it, but they don't have the dumb combat update where you have to wait for your freaking sword to recharge or whatever, or your stick or whatever. I don't know. They don't have that, and that's like the best thing ever because that update. Well, some people have probably thought, "Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's great. It made the
I
combat more
found it
interesting."
really annoying. I mean,
I think it was actually like
it
a step.
does differ with combat in games. Like, let's say you're fighting someone else, you have to wait for it to recharge to do more damage with a sword or an axe. But I kind of liked how Minecraft was back then, and now it's just kind of like, I don't really know.
Yeah, Minecraft, and I think my friend, one of my friends has said it almost as well as I could. It's too complicated. There's been too much of it. Minecraft, it's still a good game, but I miss the good old days. And I've been playing it for a while. Like, if I listen to Minecraft music after I'm playing it, I actually kind of tear up a little, because I miss the good old days where everything was just so much simpler. All the
Yeah, I
Minecraft...
remember back in elementary, and we'd all just play Minecraft, and it was pretty simple. It was
Yeah.
in middle school. No, it was like 6th grade, I think.
Minecraft, now this is starting to get into like the discussion about Minecraft. Let me just say that YouTubers that do Minecraft or whatever, or did Minecraft like a while ago when I was in elementary or like middle school or so, and I loved them or whatever, they've gotten not good or something.
Oh, YouTubers nowadays, they're slowly dying out. What, like,
Yeah.
in all honesty, I gotta say this: we need a new generation that's somehow better than the ones that we have had. Because the ones we have had are very amazing and superior in every way, but now they've gone
Yeah.
kind of old and stale.
They've run their course.
They've kind of they're just riding the dead donkey now.
Riding the dead donkey. Yeah.
But then again, I think it's because of YouTube. I feel like YouTube's actually dying, even though it hasn't been around that long. It's been around for a bit, but
It's been
not
around
really
for a
long.
while, I feel. Like how long?
But
Like what?
it just,
10 years?
you know, back when YouTube came around, there was no ads, there was no AdSense, there was no partnerships.
There was
You
no
just do
stupid
it-
copyright strikes.
Yeah, you just kind of did it for fun, and you just made videos with your camera or gaming videos, and it was an amazing time. And there was the old memes. To be honest, I wish I was like, if I was this age right now, but living in that time period more.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person who's like, I wish I had a different generation, but that's pretty much what I'm saying when I say that I would rather be in that one than right now, because sadly, back when YouTube was good, it was amazing. I loved it. And now
Yeah.
it's just YouTube, and YouTube creators have really died out. And the new generation that's coming in, like I said, there should be a new one that's really modern and really amazing.
Well, maybe not modern, but amazing would be good, yeah.
It's more on
Yeah.
and just video.
I would definitely say, though, that YouTube is kind of, yeah, it's definitely dying out. What we need is, like, a new website that's basically just, like, you know, it's like YouTube with the good old days where it's just simple fun, and we need everyone, or at least a decent amount of people, to flock over there, so that
Yeah, we need a new platform and not YouTube because when the adpocalypse happened, when all the people who were putting ads on YouTube, so YouTube could give people money because people were like, "Oh, I like YouTube," and then this one generation comes in like, "Oh, let's do YouTube for money because it's definitely a job."
yeah, it's definitely a
It's
job.
It's not a job. In all honesty, yeah, you can get money off it. You can make
I think
job
for
out
a
of
while it was like kind of profitable, but like
But that's not what YouTube was for. It was for entertaining people, not
it was
just
for
for
people
money
doing
and government
dumb
officials.
people
It's
crud.
just kind of because people have taken over YouTube now. Like the old YouTube makers had the right idea, but the new ones now are just making it more of a family-friendly new ads on videos getting taken down, demonetized, and just no one's getting money. But then again, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna quit YouTube because I'm not getting money." Like I would still do it. I wouldn't make it as a job, but I'd still do it for people's entertainment.
yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the whole reason I started YouTube, because I wanted to actually kind of do something. And I'm like I'm doing it on video games. It's like, oh, gross, video games. But it's like, because like, you know, people have done it so much. But I just do that because I like video games. I mean, I guess that's kind of the problem, but still. And I am gonna try and do stuff with my channel. I don't know when I'm gonna eventually act on it. I've been planning it for like maybe even a year now, but eventually, maybe this year, I might do something this year. I might actually take action and do something I've been wanting to do for a while. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I've had a roller coaster on YouTube of a life. Like my old channel died. My new one that I have, Turkey Phoenix Gaming, has just been me making videos like, "Hey, I'm back from a break. Hey,
Yeah. Hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm gone.
And then
Why am I
all-
gone? I'm back again.
I should just say, you know what? I don't know if I'll upload and if I will. I mean, if I want to, one of these years or something, I'll just upload some video. I mean, I know later in life I'm probably just gonna give up on it
Yeah.
when I
like-
actually do what I want to do.
That's what I did. I said I'm gonna upload when I want to upload. Don't expect anything from me. Subscribe to me if you want, but that's about it. Like,
Yeah.
don't go to my channel every day. Just wait for the little number to appear in your subscriber thing, and then you'll be good.
I just don't know what people are gonna do. Like, I think they should just stop. Wait, there was a announcement, I swear, that talking about YouTube. We're talking about YouTube and Minecraft. I swear, Notch did an announcement like years ago. He said someone asked him when Minecraft would die, I think, and he said that Minecraft would die when YouTube dies. So I mean,
Oh,
goodbye,
it's
both.
it's getting there.
Get in there, Minecraft. You know, YouTube's dying.
Actually, yeah, that is
Really
true.
terribly.
YouTube, like it or not, has been a foundation for tons of games. Like,
And
tons
videos
and tons
that
of
are
games
Amazing.
would not have picked it. Maybe not even amazing, but like, you know, just games in general would not have picked off, or like, you know, rocketed, launched, no, picked up, I don't know, whatever, have gotten that much attention without YouTube. Like, Minecraft, you know, YouTube, and all the kids were like, that's hip and cool, I want to do that.
YouTube
Or like,
is the biggest platform, the #1 platform for YouTube videos just in general.
Yeah.
If you want to watch a video of something on the internet, it's YouTube. Like, there's other platforms, but they're so small compared to YouTube
yeah,
that no one even knows what they are. Like, I don't know. I don't even remember some of the names. All I know is just YouTube's a thing, but now YouTube's so big and corrupted, and it's dying out. Like, the new generation of YouTube, like, I think YouTube purposely killed itself because they didn't like the new generation or what's going on with the staff. When
Maybe.
people are doing drama, doing diss tracks, big YouTubers who just did games are now just getting pummeled with drama and hate now, and it's just not a fun time.
yeah, it's like, and I'm gonna be careful about this. But like, you know, the stuff about JonTron, where people were like angry at him for being something or whatever. And then, like, you know, people would keep on saying this, and it's like, it really sums up why are we doing this. They don't like JonTron because of his, like, political beliefs, and they're not gonna stop watching him because of his beliefs. They like him because he's a funny freaking guy, and he makes stupid funny videos. I was about to say stupid, but that was like, nah, that's kind of an insult. But yeah, he makes great videos and stuff, and it's like, it doesn't matter who you, like, are voting for, or, like, who you think is number one, or, like, what your beliefs are on, like, that person, or that guy over there, or Billy Bob Joe, or, you know, like, Haydox or something. But it's like, it just matters if they entertain you, and that's really just the root of what YouTube should be, but that's the root of what YouTube isn't right now. Well, at least for some people, but not
Political manner.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nuts so.
Trump.
Trump.
Just not like or something.
Yeah.
You're like picks.
You're breaking up. Okay, well, spooky. But yeah, I don't know, it's nuts. There's been some crazy stuff on YouTube, and crazy stuff in life in general, actually. I don't really know what to think of it. The light. Hold on, sorry to interrupt, but the light at the end of this long tunnel for me, for all this, like, stuff that's been going on with, like, YouTube and gamers and Minecraft and all that cruddy stuff, is like, it's really just, at the end, is just, the only thing I care about this year is really just Mario Odyssey. Like, that game is gonna be, like an escape, I guess. YouTube it's definitely been dying, I'll admit that. I've become less interested in it because YouTubers that I like have become more and more scarce. Maybe I've just gotten out of the demographic, but I haven't been able to, like, watch the YouTubers all that much. The only one, actually, you know what? The only YouTuber that I've been able to have been subscribed for so long, it may not be the only one, but it might be, is JonTron. I subscribed to him at, like I think, like, middle school, like the beginning of middle school, and I haven't stopped being subscribed. And I don't think that, like, there's been other YouTube channels that have been like that. Which is some wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what a downer.
That was a huge downer. I'm just like, man, this podcast it went from talking about video games to like, oh, YouTube is dying. How about that? And we're just like, oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I was also looking through the chat, and Nordic Nightmare, there's a picture of like a toilet. There's a little kiss mark in it. What is that?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that was
That
nuts.
is so disgusting.
I don't know what's with that. Oh, if I'm not gonna show well, I could show the image. I'll show it at the end. But my friend Dustin, he had a for whatever reason, his toilet had like lipstick, like a lipstick kiss mark in it, and it's like, oh, okay. No one knows how it got there. It's in the bowl, by the way. It's in the bowl, like.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was talking about.
Yeah, it's nuts though. Like, oh my god.
The stuff that people do is so insane. Like, did he take that picture, or did he just find it on the internet?
No, I think he took that picture.
What? That's so weird. Like in the school bathroom, maybe?
No. I'm pretty sure it was in his house.
In his house?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know. It's weird.
He's just like, oh, I'm just gonna go into my bathroom. Mom! Were you kissing
Okay,
the
bye.